Hello students, how are you all? Hope you all safe. So today I'm going to continue with my new lesson, that is an economics first lesson, natural resources. So let me give the brief introduction about the natural resources. Human wants are unlimited, but the resources to satisfy these wants are limited, which give rise to the problem of scarcity. Scarcity means what? It is the shortage, the whatever the things the human beings are using, those are shortage. Why? Because of the overpopulation. So each and every individual, it has become difficult to satisfy all their needs, and all the materials that use that humans use in conducting their economic activities of production, exchange, and consumption. So whatever the things they earn, the money, that is called as an economic activity. With that money, what they're doing, they're buying the needful things, useful things for them. Like production is nothing but manufacturing the things, satisfying the human wants. And exchange is nothing but buying and selling process. It takes places in the market. And consumption, the customers, the consumers, they'll buy them and satisfy their needs. That is called as an production, exchange, and consumption. And natural resources are the major one, important resources that are available for human use only. So in the natural, in nature, what we are seeing the, we are getting the sunlight from the sun, water from the rivers, streams, and all, air, forest resources, timber, wood will get, and the soil to grow the crops and all, to cultivate. And the biodiversities are nothing but varieties of animals and the plants. Mineral ores like iron ore, magnesium, magnesium, diamonds. So these are all things we are getting in from the nature. And with increase in global population, to more than, our population is more than 7 billions, so it is becoming very difficult to provide even the basic amenities. Basic amenities are nothing but basic needs to a large population. The basic needs are like a food, clothing, and shelter, education, employment, and healthcare, entertainment. So these are called as an basic amenities to provide for the large number of people. So this is the brief introduction. Now I'm going to give the meaning of natural resources. Natural resources are naturally occurring substances that are considered valuable in their natural form. And the soil which grows food, water that gives support many of our activities, like the domestic purpose, and for the irrigation purpose we'll use the water. And trees that gives us many services, like air to we breathe, the minerals that are raw materials for many products, etc. Without these, our life would not be have been so comfortable. So this is about the meaning of our natural resources. And there are two types of resources are there. Those are two types of natural resources are classified into two types. The natural resources are classified into two types. What are those? The first one, that is renewable resources. Renewable resources, like some natural resources get replenished means return. Replenished means what? Get return as we use them. So these resources are called as a renewable resource. How we'll be using? Again it will be returning, again it will be forming in the nature itself only. And these natural process goes on replenishing them, means returning, recycling. Recycling is nothing but returning. How we'll be using, they will be coming like that only. And they are called, sometimes they're also called as a non-exhaustible resources. Means what? Like water, land, forest, air, sunlight, and heat are some of the examples. So we will be using them, but they will be returning. And sometimes what happened, they are also called as a non-existable resources. Why they are called as a non-existable resources means, now water, now water, there will be the scarcity of the rain, shortage of the rain. And land, nowadays we are cutting the forest lands and all, and forest trees, again it will take some time to grow. So these are not, so because of that it is called as a non-exhaustible resources. That is about the renewable resources. The next type of sources is non-renewable resources. So these resources get depleted as we go on using them. Depleted means decreasing. As we going on using them, it will be decreasing. That is called as depleted. And eventually, normally they are emptied and cannot be create again. But to create again, it will take some years. And these resources are known as an existable resources, like minerals, iron ore, copper, gold, manganese, bauxite, etc. So these are the minerals we are getting inside the earth. So once we use again to reform in the earth, it will take some years to reform. And minerals, fuels, like coal, petroleum, natural gases, uranium, etc. So these are all, they are called as a non-renewable resources. Again, it won't get once we use, but to form again inside the earth, it will take some years. So it is called as a non-renewable resources, which get depleted. Depleted means decreases and cannot be renewed, cannot be returned again. If you want, it will take some years. And resources can also be classified as biotic and abiotic resources. Biotic resources are those that are derived from living organisms, that are plants and animals, are called as biotic resources. Abiotic resources like water, soil and minerals, those are called as abiotic resources. So today what we are seeing the introduction of the natural resources, meaning of the natural resources, and the two types of resources, that is renewable resources and non-renewable resources. So renewable resources, what happen if we use again, it will replenished is nothing but it will return. But more we use it, it is also called as a non existable resources. And non-renewable resources, like they are called as minerals. And minerals like iron, copper, gold and all, the more we use, it will be depleted. Depleted means what? It will be decreasing. Again, it will take some years to form. So this is called as a non-renewable resources. So far students, what I said you all understood. I hope so you all understanding. And tomorrow I'm going to continue with my same lesson. Thank you students.